It's 11:30, and it is game day in America's finest city. In just 6 hours, the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers in Game 3 of the National League Division Series. This is the first home playoff game for the Friars since 2006. And boy, is the excitement sure building. Glad you're with us. I'm Eric Connert.
And I'm Netta Rampart. You should totally be an announcer. That was such a good announcer voice right there. You got me all pumped up.
All pumped.
If you are just now joining us, we do want to show you what we have in store for you. So we have a lot, of course, having to do with the Padres. We're going to hear from the players as they get ready for tonight's game. We're also going to go over tickets, transportation, what you can and cannot bring into the stadium, and we will show you how businesses are ramping up and as fans get ready to pack the Gaslamp Quarter.
It is going to be busy down there. We start off our team coverage. CBS 8's Shannon Handy standing by with everything you need to know if you're going to be headed out there to the game. But we start with Chris Grove. He has a preview of tonight's roster. It's a great rivalry, a great matchup tonight, Chris.
Yeah, and we're going to see truly if the Padres are up for the test. They were able to split the first two games there up in L.A., which means, yes, conceivably, there's a chance they can close it out at home. That would require, though, they win tonight. First up on the mound for this homestand is going to be Blake Snell. That's right. Go Padres. That's right. We're going to get that every live hit, guys. Blake Snell's going to be taking the mound. The lefty pitcher went 8-10 this year with a 3.45 ERA. Meanwhile, on the other side of that for the Dodgers, going to be Tony Gonsolin, who, again, had quite the season, 16-1 and a 2.14 ERA. So quite the season there for Tony. But what we're looking at right now isn't so much the pitching, because that bullpen has been lights out for the Padres. What we're really got to focus in on is whether or not the bats can perform like they have both in New York and in that second game in LA. Manny Machado, 12 for 37 in his last 10 games. That includes 3 doubles, 3 home runs. Juan Soto has been hitting pretty well here, as well as Jake Cronenworth coming up clutch like he did in Game 2 with that 8th inning home run, which of course gave the Padres that 2-run lead. But remember, this is the first time that the Padres are going to be back in San Diego for a home playoff game since 2006, 16 years ago. I wasn't even in sophomore year of high school then. That's how long it's been. So manager Bob Melvin, probably didn't have so many gray hairs back then, is remarking about that excitement, as well as some players being hit up for some tickets.
I can't say enough about the fan base and what they've done this year. I don't know how they can surpass as far as enthusiasm what they've done during the season, but I wouldn't put it past them tomorrow.
Well, from all the hype I keep hearing and my phone doesn't stop blowing up, I think it would be pretty crazy. Just the people that I know here, like everyone has asked me for a ticket that I know, like just friends, people I talk to. So I stopped replying. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And tickets are a pretty hot commodity. They released some just about 10:40 a.m. here, and they went about as quickly as you could imagine. But for more on ticketing as well as parking and exactly how you're going to get to the game, we're going to turn things now to Shannon Handy, who's also here in downtown San Diego with a little bit more on that. Shannon?
Yeah, Chris, so I can tell you when it comes to tickets, it's going to do you no good to come down here to the ticket office. You have to go online to those second and third party sellers, and you're going to pay a pretty penny. We're seeing everything from, around $200 to, if you want to sit behind home plate, well, maybe around $9,000. So you may want to think about that. But also keep in mind, parking is really, really expensive. I found this lot just a couple blocks from Petco Park for $100. So it's going to be quite a penny to come down here if you're driving. Still, there are alternatives as far as how you should get down here. The recommendation is to come early and come by ride share, get a ride from a friend, or of course, take the trolley. Now, if you do plan to take the trolley, take a look at this. MTS is giving fans a deal. For $8, you can have all-day transit service Friday and Saturday, and you can park over in those MTS lots for free. All 3 trolley lines will give you rides directly to Petco Park. As for what you can and cannot take inside the park, bags must measure smaller than 7 by 10 inches. You can bring in still water plastic bottles that are under 32 ounces. Soft-sided single juice or milk containers that are sealed are also allowed. Also, you can bring snacks for individual consumption. In other words, don't bring in a large pizza to share with the people next to you. Now, I know this is a lot of information, so we do have it up on our website, the links to getting down here as far as what you can bring inside the park. And also, I want to share just a quick tip from Netta. When it comes to parking, she told me you can download the Ace Parking app, which I have up here on my phone. You can kind of see it there. And basically, you can go on and see how much parking lots cost. If they're booked yet, you can pre-book some of these lots. And I'm finding that there are lots available, but you're going to have to walk. So if you want to park at Seaport Village a mile away, it's going to cost you about 10 or 20 bucks. Not bad if you're willing to walk, but again, the recommendation is to take a trolley or get a ride down here. Now, there are going to be a lot of people down here, not just inside the game, but outside the stadium. And for more on how businesses are preparing, I know they're very excited. Let's go to Dana Marie. Hi, Dana Marie.
Hi, Shannon. Well, the energy is really building in the gas lamp area right outside Petco Park. Now, Bubs just opened at 11:30. There was actually a line trying to get in already. I spoke to some Dodger fans, but as well as Padres fans who are now sitting outside. The blind burro is open. There are multiple people already sitting at the bar claiming their spot for later. Now, the San Diego Police Department say they are expecting 100,000 people inside and outside Petco Park this weekend, and it says it will increase patrol inside and outside the park as well, just to make sure everyone is safe. So expect those long lines at bars. We spoke to the popular bar down here, Smoking Gun, about what they're expecting and how they're preparing for the crowds. Take a listen.
Pre-party and then during the game and after the game when we win, it's going to be very, very, very crowded in here. It basically takes a typical October and makes it a July for a gas lamp. I've told the staff all hands on deck a couple weeks ago, and we were kind of anticipating this.
Now, with the game starting at 5:37 this evening, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be coming here right after work. So get a table early, claim your spot, because already many of them are being taken up. But it's so exciting whether you're in the park or out in the gas lamp. The vibes are going to be electric. I'm Dana Marie McNichol coming to you from downtown San Diego.
Electric indeed, that's for sure. Once again, today's Petco Park, 5:37 start time. That's today's game, Game 4. Tomorrow also at Petco here in San Diego, 6:37 p.m. And should there be a winner-take-all Game 5, that would be Sunday in Los Angeles at 6:07. Let's hope it doesn't get to that, right? Stay tuned to CBS 8 all weekend long for game coverage on air, online, and be sure to check out Netta and my social media pages because we'll be having some fun pictures of us down near the field here in a couple hours.